EBS volume and instance store volume, right? So which one is called temporary volumes? Instance. And then which one is persistent storage? EBS. And if you stop and start EC2 instance which has EBS volume attached, data is lost? No. If you reboot, data is lost for EBS? No. If you terminate, data is lost? Yes. And if you stop and start EC2 instance which has instant store volume attached, then data is lost? Yes. If you reboot, data is lost? No, data is not lost. Very good. So if you stop and start the EC2 instance, in the back end, it will jump from one host to another host? Yes or no? Yes, it will. So if you reboot, will it jump? No, it doesn't jump. Okay. And then can you just tell me a few different types of volumes that we have learned?
5 types.
Which is the most common used volume?
The common use is GP2.
GP2.
Yeah.
And in general purpose, how many types are there? GP2 and GP3. Two are there. GP2 and GP3. Which volumes are SSD volumes?
General volume and iOS.
Which volumes are SSD? Yes, GP2, GP3, I1 and I2. Which one are IOPS configurable volumes?
IO1, IO2 and GP3.
Oh, GP2 is IOPS configurable or GP3?
GP3.
Yes, Ash, yes, right. So GP3, IO1 and IO2 are IOPS configurable. So GP2 has IOPS, default IOPS. Yes, what is the ratio? 1:3 ratio. Okay, and root volume supports what volume types? Root volume supports GP2, GP3, IO1, IO2 and standard. Very good. Very good. And additional volume supports?
All types.
All. Very good. And if I terminate the EC2 instance, by default, root volume will be deleted?
Yes.
Yes. Why? Because?
Root volume is deleted.
Because what is checked? Delete on termination. Delete on termination is checked. Yeah, but if you terminate, if you terminate the EC2 instance, how about the additional volumes? Additional volumes will be deleted by default? No, it will not, because delete on termination is unchecked for that. Nice. Okay, so this is what we have discussed in our last class, right? And today, let's jump on to the next. Yes, you can customize based on the requirement. Very good. Good, very good. Okay, so the next important topic for today is snapshots. Snapshots. Guys, so in general, what is snapshot called in normal words? Snapshot. Copy, clone, duplicate. Nice. What you said is right. So basically copy, right? So here let us see copy of what. That is the topic here. Copy of what is the topic. So let's say, for example, we have an EC2 instance. Okay, you have an EC2 instance. This EC2 instance, this can be in which availability zone? Let's say, for example, in 1A. Okay, so this has the volumes, no? This can have the root volume, and this can also have the additional volume. Okay, this is root, and this is additional volume. Guys, can you tell me what does the root volume contains? Root volume contains OS. Okay, now here the question here is, EC2 instance is in a 1A availability zone. How about the volumes? Volumes should be in the same availability zone, or volumes can be in different availability zone? Volume should be in the same availability zone. So that meaning this should be also in 1A, and this also should be in a 1A. Keep that in mind. Okay. Now, yes. Now, let's say, for example, this has 50 GB of size. This, my additional volume is 50 GB of size. Now I have some data called ABC. Now guys, I want to take the backup. I want to take the copy. I want to duplicate, or I want to take the copy of my volume. Right? So what is snapshot? The copy of the point in time copy of the volume is called snapshot. Yeah? Point in time copy of volume. So guys, if you want to take backup of the volume, or you can say point in time copy of the volume, backup of the volume, everything is same. Guys, we are not taking the whole EC2 instance backup, but we are taking only the volume backup, whatever based on the requirement. Let's say, for example, you have D, E, F, G, H, I drives, and you want to take the backup of the volume. Can you take it? Yes. What is the backup of the volume called, everyone? What is the backup of the volume called? Snapshot. What's that? Backup of the volume is called snapshot. So here, why did I say point in time copy of the volume? Point in time copy of the volume meaning, so that meaning, guys, let's say you have, someone has put the Kung Fu style photo, right? And then you took the snapshot, you took the copy, you took the photo, right? And then if you change the position, will it be reflected in that photo? Definitely no. So here, when you took a backup, when you took a copy of this volume which has ABC, the data, the snapshot will contain only ABC. And if someone has put DEF, will the snapshot contain DEF automatically? No. That is why it is called point in time. At that particular point in time, whatever the data is there, that is backed up. So suppose the volume has 50 GB, and then you are taking the backup of this volume. What is that backup of the volume called? Snapshot. What is the size of the snapshot if you take it? 50 GB only, na? Right? 50 GB only. Okay. Now, this contains ABC data. This contains ABC data. Now, I have added here DF. Can you tell me the DF will be replicated here in this snapshot, first snapshot? No. So what I need to do for that? Again, I need to take the backup. Again, I need to take the snapshot. Again, you need to take the snapshot. And can you tell me, guys, this snapshot will be what size? Again, 50 GB. And now this contain A, B, C, D, E, F. Yes? Yeah. But here is the thing. So, guys, when you take the snapshot, it Initially, it will take the whole size 50 GB. So the volume is 50 GB, and if you're taking the backup every day for 30 days, that meaning how much GB that you are having. You need to pay for the snapshot also, na? Guys. You need to pay for the snapshot 50 GB 50. Array, you have actual volume is 50 GB and you are paying more on the snapshot, right? So this is not the case. So basically here, first time it will take the 50 GB, next time it will not take 50 GB. So whatever the delta data is there, only that values are recorded, that values are taken the backup. That meaning it is incremental backup. What is this called? Incremental backup. So whatever the data is incremented there, that only will be taken the backup here. Incremental backup. Right? In this case, but remember, a snapshot has a very good intelligence that whichever, okay, let's say you have 10 snapshot, and 10th snapshot, if you take it, guys, if you take it, the 10th snapshot, if you restore it, you will get all the data. You don't need to worry about, which snapshot has what data and all. Whatever the snapshot, you took it on a particular day, and everything what you have in the back, everything will be restored. Right? So, should we keep on writing? Okay, by the way, so guys, here, snapshots are created from, EBS snapshots are created from volumes, EBS volumes. Keep this in mind. So, EBS snapshots are created from EBS volumes. Guys, you have snapshots, and from snapshots, what do you create again? Volumes only. Guys, is it possible to attach direct snapshot to the EC2 instance? Right? No, you cannot attach snapshots directly to the EC2 instance. No. What you need to do, you need to first create the volume out of it, and then that created volume, you need to attach it to the EC2 instance. That meaning, restoring meaning what here? Taking the backup meaning snapshot, restoring meaning you create a volume from that snapshot, and then you attach it to the EC2 instance. Is that clear till here, everyone? Yes. Let me start writing the points for you. Snapshot is a point in time copy of the volume, right? And then number 2, I can also say that backup of the volume is also called as snapshot. EBS snapshot are created from EBS volumes. Okay. What do you create from the volumes? What do you create from the snapshot? You can. From where do you create the volumes, guys? Again, the snapshots is the same thing. So EBS snapshots are created from volumes, and from, or you can say that you can create a snapshot from the volumes. From where do you create the snapshot? From the volumes. So that meaning EBS volumes, from EBS volumes, you create EBS snapshot. From EBS snapshots, you create again EBS volumes. Okay. And also, you cannot attach snapshot directly to the EC2 instance. You have to create a volume out of snapshot and then attach the volume to the EC2 instance. That makes sense till here, everyone? Nice. Okay. Okay. So guys, here, everything, whatever we create the snapshot, everything will be visible in the EC2 service console only, na? Yes or no, guys? When you launch an EC2 instance, that will be visible in your EC2 console, and your volumes will be visible in say EC2 console. Where are the volumes stored, guys? In EBS, na? EBS. And then where are the snapshots stored? Of course, EBS. But the thing is here, AWS is saying something a little bit secret to you in your ears, saying that, guys, snapshots, when you took the snapshot, it will be visible in EC2 console only. And from there, you can create volumes, you can do whatever you want to do for the snapshots, you can do it. But it is telling in your ear saying that, hey guys, everyone here, you see the snapshot, you just took the snapshot and you see the snapshot in EC2 console, na? Those snapshots are stored in S3, is saying. Where? In S3. Whose S3? It is not in our S3, not in our customer's S3. Don't go to S3 and see, sir, where are my snapshots? No, it is providers, AWS S3. Guys, everything should be stored in some place, right? So snapshots, guys, we have full control on the snapshots. Don't think that we need to retrieve from S3, sir, we need to download it from S3, the snapshot. No, it is not the case. He's just telling Chumma that, hey, in backend, all your snapshots are stored in S3. Guys, all kind of operations you can do it from EC2 console itself. There is nothing take and give from the S3 to the snapshots. It's just Chumma saying that snapshots are stored in S3. Who's S3, guys? Providers S3. That meaning AWS S3. Got that? Do you have any question on the top, on that 7th point? So don't get confused that it is just saying that, because I got this certification question when I was writing, but I was but this one, no one will think that snapshots are stored in S3, right? I told her, what the hell snapshots, how this will store in S3? It is in EC2 itself, and I put the wrong answer. So later when I realized it, when I searched for that, then I got to know that snapshots will be still visible in EC2, but in the back end, all those snapshots will be stored in S3. Okay, guys. One question for you: is it possible to log in and is it possible to log in or use the snapshots directly? Is it possible to log in or use the snapshots directly? As you said, no. It is of no use until and unless you create a volume out of it. It will just be like that. Guys, and also, volume has availability zones?
Yes.
Volumes has availability zones? Yes. But remember, snapshots don't have any availability zones. Snapshot doesn't have any availability zones. Keep this in mind. Okay. You create a snapshot out of the volume and just be like that. And that's all. And if you want that snapshot to be available in that, but in 1A or 1B or 1C, create a volume out of it. And right, volume has availability zones. While creating a volume from the snapshot, you can easily select the availability zone. But for the snapshots, you don't have any availability zones. But if you create a volume out of it, that volume you can select in which availability zone that you want. The snapshot, that volume can. Yeah. Nice. Tell me, snapshots are regional or global? Right answer. Snapshots
Snapshot
are
is
regional. Guys, EC2 is regional, na? Till we finish that EC2, everything what we discuss inside the EC2, any different concept, everything are regional only. Because EC2 is regional. Snapshots are regional, volumes are regional, snapshots are regional, volumes are regional. Everything is regional here in EC2. So snapshots are regional. Okay? Yes. And again, question. By default, okay, now you have created a snapshot out of a volume, yeah. And that snapshot by default it is private or public?
snapshot by default private, public.
Very good. See, you got the concepts. So guys, everything in AWS by default it is private only. Everything in AWS, I'm not talking to EC2. Everything in AWS by default it is private. Right? If you create a snapshot, it is private. If you create a volume, it is private. If you create anything in EC2, it's private. If you want to make it public, yes. If required, you can make it public. If so you can make it public. Bucket also private, yes. But let's not get bucket here. People will get confused. Pankaj. Okay. So guys, and okay. So now I have launched an EC2 instance in Mumbai region. My EC2 is available only in Mumbai region also. Mumbai region only, na? Will it be available to any other region, Ireland region? No, it is regional. So it will be available only in Mumbai. Good. Now you took the snapshot. Now you took the snapshot out of it, out of one volume. And snapshot is also available in Mumbai. Now, somehow I need to have a volume or I need to have the snapshot. Whatever the data is there inside the snapshot, I need to have this available in another region, not in Mumbai. I want to have it in another region. No. But the thing is here, guys, you have a super good advantage here. The snapshots can be copied from one region to another region in the same account. Got that? So snapshots can be copied from one region to another region. It will not be available, but you need to initiate the copy. You have an option called copy snapshot. If you click on copy snapshot, it will list down all the regions. Select the region, and if you click on copy, and this snapshot will be available inside that region. But by default, no. But you need to make it. If you want, you can do it. Right? So here, you can copy the snapshots from one region to another region, right, in the same account. You will get a question, sir, now this is in the same account, right? This is in the, no, not using edge location. Edge location is for caching purpose, Ashish. Edge location is for caching purpose for application. Now we are talking about the hard disk volumes concept. Yeah. Right? Yeah. So snapshots can be moved from one region to another region, right? In the same account. Let's say, for example, now I want to give this snapshot to Ashish, which is in complete different account. Yes, that is also possible. How? Snapshots can be shared from one account, one AWS account to another AWS account. That can be shared. Guys, using account ID. Everyone has an account ID, na? So if using that account ID, so you can, no, it is not public. Don't get mistake here. This is a mistake again. See, if you are sharing the snapshot from one account to another account, let's say I'm sharing my snapshot to Ujwala. So my snapshot is public or still private? My snapshot is still private, right? If I make it available public, there is an option called public. If you available public, it will be available for the entire world. But if you are sharing to only particular person, you could say that it is still private, it's not public. Okay? Nice. One question for you. This question will make me understand whether you understood or not. Guys, is it possible to copy the volumes directly from one region to another region? What is the answer? Answer is no, right? Reason? I'm asking, is it possible to copy the volumes directly from one region to another region? No is the answer, but what is the logic? Put the logic. Why? Why can't you do that? Oh, yeah, it is hard disk, it is regional, that is all, it is private, that is all correct. Pankaj, you are right. So guys, volumes you cannot directly move, no? You need to create a snapshot out of it. Is it possible to move the volumes directly from one region to other region? Volumes? No, volumes cannot be moved. So you need to take the snapshot, and from that snapshot can be copied from one region to another region. Directly, volumes cannot be copied. You know that answer, I know. Datta, sir, you asked the question correctly, sir. We answer right. Yeah. So let me put that here, all that too. So EBS volumes cannot be moved directly to another region. So in here, create snapshot first, and then move the snapshot. Am I correct? Okay, because it's directly mounted to mission. Yes, yes, that's logic. Volumes are created from snapshot, from additional volume. Guys, did I mention anywhere it is additional volume or root volume? I was mentioning only volumes. So everything is applicable for the both root volumes and additional volumes. In what frequent basis the snapshot will be taken? Is it possible to answer that? In what frequent basis snapshots will be taken? Is it possible to answer that? Definitely no, because it's purely depend upon the requirement. One customer will say that every day he need to have a snapshot, and one customer will say that every week he need to have, or one customer says every minute he should have. It's purely depend upon the requirement. Okay. Snapshots are incremental or full backup? Incremental. Yes, it is incremental. Oi Malik, not full. It is incremental. Yeah. Nice. Okay. So I'll put one more certification question here. So we will be using EBS volumes or instance store volumes?
EBS.
EBS or instance? EBS only, right? Remember, instance store volumes, if you go for instance store, then it is temporary, right? Based on the requirement, you go for it. So guys, here, EBS volumes are created from EBS snapshots, right? EBS snapshot. And instance store volumes are created from a template stored in S3. Just remember, you don't need to worry on that. Because these instance store volumes are created directly by the AWS. We don't have option to create it. So it will create it by itself. So it will use a template which is stored in S3, because you don't need to remember this, but I saw this in a certification question, and that's why I put it here. So keep this in mind. EBS volumes are created from snapshots, we know, and instance store volumes are created from a template that is stored in S3. There is a question here. Snapshots is creating by default, or do we need to enable it? It will not be by default. We need to take the snapshot whenever we need. It will not be default. Sir, is snapshot not created from volume? Why not? Here. Point number 4, Fahimuddin. Both the ways. You can create a volumes out of a snapshot, and from snapshot you can again create a volumes. Yes. Vice versa. Yes. Hey, another question. To create a snapshot, we need to stop the EC2 instance? No need. Right answer. To create a snapshot, we no need to stop the EC2 instance. We no need to stop the EC2 instance. Yeah, on fly you can do it. True. Good. Is it clear on snapshots, everyone, CC? Nice. So here, let us talk a little bit on encryption here, because this is related to the volumes here, right? So encryption. So guys, encryption meaning you know very well. What is encryption? Why do we use encryption? For security purpose, right? So this would be a certification question. So guys, by default, volumes and snapshots are not encrypted. By default, volumes and snapshots are not encrypted. Those are not encrypted. Okay? Those are not encrypted. And let me tell you a few things here. Guys, we have something called concept unencrypted. Okay, now tell me, guys, let's say for example, volume, snapshot, whatever you take it. Yes, if you want, we can, definitely. So guys, if you, let's say for example, unencrypted, volume or snapshot, whatever you take it, that is unencrypted. So whenever you create anything from unencrypted, it is encrypted or unencrypted. Whenever you create anything from unencrypted, it is encrypted or unencrypted. Unencrypted only. Very good. So whenever you create anything from encrypted, it is encrypted or unencrypted? Encrypted. Very good. Okay. These are all certification questions. Okay. I'm putting the logic. Okay. Now you have unencrypted. From unencrypted, I need to encrypt it. Right? From unencrypted, I need to encrypt it. Yes, you can also do that. Encrypted. You can do that. But how? There is an option called copy option. Guys, did we learn that we can copy the snapshot from one region to another region? In that itself, you can copy that snapshot in the same region also. While copying this, you have an option to encrypt it. Let's say you have a volume or you have a snapshot which is not encrypted and you want to encrypt it. How? Copy option. Go to the copy option and then you can enable the encryption. You take the snapshot and from the snapshot you create a volume and that volume will be encrypted. You got that? And guys, we are talking about encryption. Encryptions are related to the keys. Keep this in mind. All your encryption keys are stored in a separate service called KMS. Very important. Key Management Service. KMS, another new service, guys, here. What is KMS? Key Management Service. So if I ask you a question like, hey, where all the encryption keys are stored, in which service? Where do you create the encryption keys? Where do you store the encryption keys? Right? From where you will get the encryption keys? KMS, Key Management Service. But the good and very good thing about the AWS is you don't need to worry about decryption. So decryption is automatically handled by AWS. Encryption and decryption is automatically handled. You just need to select the checkbox. Encrypted or encryption you want to enable it. That's all. Everything is encrypted. Okay. Okay. So let me give how frequently we can take the snapshot. Same question again. Generally, how frequently we can take the snapshot? How do we say that? Because it's purely depend on the requirement. Nah? In generally, one every day to make you satisfied. To make you satisfied, yeah. So usually, yeah, customer requirement. So yeah, depends on the requirement, yeah. Sonali, we cannot really say, but in general, it would be. I cannot even say that. You can think it of every day, once in a day. Okay, but if the customer says we want every day, twice, thrice, every second schedule, we don't know. It's depend. Okay, yeah. Let me give you one thing. Okay, so guys, let me put a question for you here, and tell me the answer. How to move a volume? Hey, tell me, if the volume is in 1A, that 1A volume can be attached to 1B EC2 instance? No, no, definitely no. Definitely no. Okay, so I want to move. How to move a volume from one availability zone to another availability zone? How to move? Excellent. See, you got the concept. So that is the whole concept. This is also one of the practical that we'll be doing it. For example, so let's say I have two EC2 instances here. This is EC2 and this is EC2. And this is in 1A and this is in 1B. And this guy has a volume here. This guy has a volume here. Root volume and then additional volume. Okay. Okay. So, of course, this is root and this is additional. This is root. And the volume should also be in the same availability zone. 1A, 1A, 1B, and Okay, did I miss the questions here? If I take a snapshot today and tomorrow again, I have taken the later one snapshot, has all the backups of the earlier one, then earlier snapshot can be deleted? Yes, it is. Okay, guys, let's say for example here, I have some data here. Usually I take, okay, guys, give me two movie names. Let's name the instances here. Give me two movie names. Movie names, yeah? Give me two movie names. Appa, Jati Ratnalu, Vakil Sahab, Saho, Salar. Okay, this is good. Bahubali is good. Yeah, Bahubali. Okay. I cannot put Jati Ratnalu and all these things here, but yeah, something really, yeah. So let's say, for example, this is called Bahu instance. Okay. And this is called Kartikeya Deepam. Okay, good. So here, should we call it as KGF? I usually use this. Okay. Okay, so Bahubali end. Yeah. So Bahu instance and KGF instance. So here, in this guys, in this here, I have Bahu movie, Bahubali movie. Here I have KGF movie. Okay. Now, the question here is for you. The question here is, I want KGF, in KGF instance, I need Bahu movie, and in Bahu instance, I need KGF movie. How to do that? I need this guy here and this guy here. And you guys, can you detach this volume and attach to the EC2 instance, CC2 instance? Yes? Definitely no. So what do we do first? What is the first thing that we do it? I know. Okay, first we need to take what? We need to take the snapshot. First take the snapshot. Okay. And what does the snapshot contain? The snapshot contain what movie here? Bahu movie. Okay. And from the snapshot, what do you create again? Volume. From this snapshot, you create a volume. Okay. Volume. What does the volume contains? Which movie? Bahu movie. Okay. Now you tell me, this volume should be created. You are creating a volume. This volume should be in which availability zone? Think and say. You are creating a volume. You want to move it to 1B. So the volume which you have created, what is the end goal? Yeah. So you created a snapshot out of it and volume out of it, and this volume should be attached to here, na? So that means this volume should be in which availability zone? Huh? Yes, 1B, not in 1A. So I told you that implement our concept, guys. So implement our concept. So eventually this volume has to be attached, right? Yes. And the same here. Let's create a volume out of, let's create a snapshot out of it from KGF. So here, snapshot. Snapshot, what is the movie does the snapshot contains? KGF. And out of that, we create a volume. And volume has what movie here? KGF. And this volume should be in which availability zone now? 1A. And simply what you do is, simply this 1B volume, you attach it here. and this 1A volume simply you attach it here. So this is how you move. This is the thing how you move the volume from one availability zone to another availability zone using snapshot concept. And this one I have named it as, it's my own words. This task name is called cross task or cross AZ task. Okay. So volume move also possible. No, you cannot say that. We are using the snapshots. Using snapshots, you will be moving the volumes. We cannot say moving the volumes, the data, basically. Yeah, using snapshot only. Yes. Is this clear, guys, on the snapshots? Nice. And let's talk about here now images. How Bahu can be changed into KJF, right? How you're asking general question or technical question? How Bahu can be changed into KJF? How I didn't understand the question. How Bahu can be changed to KJF? Meaning? You mean the instance? You mean the instance? AZ how change? Okay, let's hear this and you will get to know. Okay, guys, we are talking about the data. So, guys, you may let's hear this. Maybe you will get some idea here. Yeah. Even I didn't understand the question, but I thought I understood the question now. But yeah, let's see. So, images. Next concept is here images. So, what is an image? Again, guys, what is an image? Picture, OS, photocopy, snapshot. Previously, just now we discussed about the snapshot, and images also you're saying snapshots. Okay, this is also related to copy only. This is also related to copy only. Okay, guys, see. How many steps are there to launch an EC2 instance? 7 steps are there. So, in one of the steps, guys, your EC2 instance will definitely need to have an operating system. Yes, right? Okay. Let me give an example of the image in general. Let's say, for example, let's assume that I'm a desktop support guy. And then my manager said that, hey Riaz, there are 10 people, those who are coming and joining our project. Please set up the computers for them. Right? So here, I get these brand new machines and I need to install operating system in one by one machine. Yes or no? Yeah? Yes, I need to log into this machine and then open the CD drive and then install operating system here. And then guys, how much time will it take to install the operating system? Roughly. It'll take 3 hours. Yeah, it'll take 2 to 3 hours to install the operating system. Right? Yeah. So yes. So what I do is I take the CDs and then I'll put it here and then I'll wait for 3 hours. And I take it, I put it the CD here and wait for 3 hours. Like this, like this, like this, like this. So I spent the whole night and then make sure this entire machines, 10 machines are set up and ready for use for the next day. Okay, so now because I need to install this operating system one by one. So, excuse me. So this guy, my manager now, he said, he came in the morning, he said like, hey, very good job, Riaz, and you have done all the things, good one. And he said that now tomorrow, 20 people are coming and please make this ready again tomorrow. 20 machines now. So is it is it okay to go with this method to have with again 20 new machines? It will take a lot of time. So because installing this operating system one by one, which is taking 3 hours, will take time. So instead of that, how I is it how it would be like if I create an image of my operating system, right? So that can be a Windows image, that can be a Linux image. Guys, how many types of operating systems are there? Two only, no? Windows and Linux. Right? So yes, either you install Windows operating system or Linux operating system. So now I have a image here. I create an image of the operating system. And what I do is I give this image parallelly to all the machines in one shot we can do using the image. So all will finish now in 3 hours. Can we say these images are reusable? Yes. So this is the image. So can I say that image is the copy of the operating system? Everyone, can I say the image is the copy of the operating system? Yes. Image is the copy of the operating system. Image is, don't get don't get the snapshot here. Snapshot is different now here. Snapshot we just finished. So call it as image. So copy of the operating system is called an image. You understood the concept of image, right? So let us talk about in AWS right now. So here, what is an image meaning? Copy of the OS is called image. Yeah, we will not get .iso here. Okay, guys. So this image in AWS, we call it as AMI, Amazon Machine Image. What is it called? Amazon Machine Image. Guys, call it as, give a break, AMI. Don't call it as AMI. Right? You can call, right? Because in Telugu, we call it as AMI, meaning which girl? Right? AMI. Right? So AMI, Amazon Machine Image. Right? Yeah. So what is this AMI? AMI meaning, yeah. So AMI meaning here, guys, can we say this, the template of the OS is called AMI? Template. Or template of operating system is called AMI. Fucking termine. AMI. Yes. The template of the operating system is called an AMI. So keep this in mind. I just told you there are two types of OS. Okay, can you tell me, guys? AWS will give Windows 10, EC2 instances. You say that we have Windows operating system and then Linux operating system. Okay, what does this EC2, what does this AWS provide? Windows machine meaning. Will it provide Windows 10? Guys, keep this in mind. This images, AWS will not give you, that is called, guys, do you know this already? That server OS, we have client-based operating system and server-based operating system. Keep this in mind, AWS will not give client-based operating system. Here, everything what we discuss about is servers-based only. Right? You don't get you have a separate service called in AWS workspace. So there you will get a separate thing. But here in EC2, Windows, you will get Windows Server 2012, 2016, 2019. Like AWS will give you the Windows Server, not the client based. So here in Linux, we have something called Red Hat or Ubuntu. You have so many flavors again. We'll talk about later. Right? Yeah, we'll talk about that later. Yeah, Amazon Linux, yes. So please keep this in mind that operating system, you'll get Windows operating system and Linux operating system. Can we say that, guys, AWS will provide you plain OS, or AWS can also provide with plain OS with few applications there? Few applications? Possible? Yes, na? Plain OS, or you can have only operating system, guys. And also with the operating system, he will install something and then he will keep it as an image. You can, let's say for example, you have Windows machine, Windows Server 2019 there. That is a plain operating system. Nothing is there, software. And he can also provide an image with Windows Server 2019 plus SQL Server installed. It's your wish. If you want to take a plain OS, take it. If you want a OS with the SQL Server, you take it. Yes, possible, na? Right? So you can get with the plain OS, or you can get with the OS with few applications also, because images are reusable. Let me give an example. Let's say this is our EC2 instance. Okay. This is EC2, and in this we have volumes, no? This root volume, and you have additional volume. This is root, and this is additional volume. Okay, nice. And definitely you know very well that root volume has operating system. Okay. So guys, what is snapshot first? Tell me that. Snapshot. What is snapshot? Yes, copy of the volume, we call it as snapshot. Yes, copy of the volume is called the snapshot. Very good. Now, you might have a requirement that to take a backup of individual volumes. If you have a requirement of taking the backup of individual volumes, then that is called snapshot. But don't you also have a requirement to take the whole machine backup? Right? Whole EC2 instance. If you are taking the whole EC2 instance backup or a copy, then that bloody thing we call it as AMI image. If you are taking the whole one, that is called AMI. Okay, the question here is, guys, if you take the whole EC2 instance copy, that includes your volumes also. If you want to take individual backup, then go for snapshots. But if you want to take the whole entire machine backup, then you have a concept called AMI. So AMI meaning copy of entire EC2 instance. So that includes volumes also? Includes, yes, volumes. Getting it? Getting it, guys? Yes? So I'll give another example. So Linux. Okay, so for example, guys, AWS is providing you the Linux image already, na? Basic. Guys, remember, AWS, if you are when you are going and launching a EC2 instance, you don't need to worry about this operating system. Guys, images are readily available by the AWS. Images are readily available by the AWS. If you want Windows machine, select it, pick it up. I told you there are 7 steps to launch an EC2 instance. Inside that, the second step or first step, the first step itself is to choose the image. You want Windows machine or you want Linux machine? Choose it. Those images will be already provided by AWS. Guys, can't we create our own images again? Yes, we can. For example, let's say for example, you are launching an EC2 instance with a plain image, which is provided by a AWS, a Linux machine. Linux image. From this Linux, I can go and launch my EC2 instance. From this Linux AMI, can I go and launch my EC2 instance? Guys, yes or no? Can I go and launch an EC2 instance? Definitely, I can go and launch an EC2 instance. Okay, this is, I have launched an EC2 instance. Okay. What operating system does it has, guys? Linux only, na? Linux. This is EC2. This is EC2. I have launched an EC2 instance, guys. I have launched an EC2 instance from the PCMI, which is provided by AWS. Okay, can I log into this EC2 and then install some application? For example, can I install Tomcat on my EC2 instance? Yes, yes, I can install. Yes, I can install Tomcat, etc. Okay, I have my EC2 instance ready with the base MI, but also have Tomcat inside it. And now, can I create an image out of it again here? Can I create an image out of it again? Yes, you can create an image out of my EC2 instance. So this is a Linux AMI, but this time, what does this Linux, this AMI contains? It contains Tomcat also. This is an image now. And from this image, can I launch an EC2 instance again? Yes, like this. From image, you can launch an EC2 instance. From EC2 instance, you can create an image. You're getting it? You're getting it, guys? Yes, right? Yes. So AWS will provide you images already. You can pick it up. You can cherry pick up. And then here, you can also create your own AMI. Oh my God. Tomcat is an application server. Okay. So let me write down for you here. So can we say that copy of image includes all configuration that we did on original instance? Yes? Do you agree with this? Copy of that image, the image includes all configuration that we did on our original EC2 instance. Yeah. Okay, I'll put EC2 for you. Okay. Nice. And ready? Okay. So from EC2 instance, you can create an image. Image meaning what, guys? AMI, right? And from image, what do you create again? EC2 instance. EC2 instance. Can you answer me, guys, here? One AMI can be used multiple times to launch an EC2 instance? Definitely yes. Because images are reusable. One AMI can be used to can be used multiple times to launch multiple EC2 instances. Multiple EC2 instances. So that meaning here AMIs are reusable. Okay, guys, same way, AMIs doesn't have availability zones. AMIs doesn't have availability zones, same as snapshots. Guys, can you tell me here? Okay, there is a question. Tomcat. Okay, Ashish, thank you. Yeah, thank you. Okay, so is it possible to directly use or log in AMIs? Yes or no? Definitely no. So like the snapshots. So from you cannot directly use AMIs to log in, or what you need to do? You need to launch an EC2 instance from that AMI in order to log in it or use it. So you cannot directly use AMI to log in. Instead, launch EC2 instance from the image and then log into the EC2 instance. Okay. If AMI is reusable, then we will lose data which was there in earlier. If AMI, we reuse it. If you're reusing it, whatever the data you have it in the AMI, why do you lose? The same data you will get it. Yeah, good one. Wow, Ujjwala Vandana. Yeah. So guys, by default, AMIs are private or public? Hmm? Private. Very good. So by default, so you will get snapshots concepts here. By default, AMIs are private. If required, we can make it public. Yeah. AMIs are regional or global? Yes, it is. Yes, AMIs are regional. AMIs are regional. Very good. So can you tell me, guys, AMIs can be copied from one region to another region? Yes, possible. AMIs can be copied from one region to another region. AMIs can be shared from one account to another account? Yes. AMIs can be shared from one AWS account to another AWS account. Yep, very good. Okay, so guys, if we share the, if you make these images public, or see guys, let's say for example, you have a company, something called Boom Limited. So Boom company is there, and then they have their own software, which is very hard to configure. And as a customer, you need to configure that Boom software, and it is very difficult for you to configure. So can the Boom company can release an AMI, can release an image with the Boom software already configured, na? And you can use it. You pay them and you can use it. Possible? Yes. So not only this Boom company, like this, so many companies are there. They have their images placed in one place. That place is called marketplace. What is that called? Marketplace. All public images are located at all public images are located at AWS Marketplace. All public images. Very good. Guys, what does the images contain? OS. Can you say that? Image contain image, contain OS, right? Where does the OS sit? On the volume only, na? Root volume. Yes. So you have, it can be in your root volume, or also it can be in your instance store volume also, na? We have two types. We know, huh? Instance store volume. It can be images contain OS. That OS can be placed on the root volume. We have learned that there are two categories in volumes. Root volume, EBS volume. Instead of EBS, instead of root, I should call EBS, or both are same. Like EBS volume, like this. Yeah. So you can go with EBS volume or instance store volume. So can I say this with this? Can I say this? Images are backed by either EBS volume or instance store volume. Can I say that? Images are backed by either EBS volume or OI. It's for you only. You cannot take the screenshot properly. Yeah. Do you see the lines on my screen? Yes. Okay. Okay. So guys, here, do you understand till here, everyone? So where are the snapshots stored? Snapshots are stored in snapshots are stored in snapshots are stored in S3. The same way here we have AMIs are stored in S3 as well. But remember, this is provider's S3, not our S3. Yeah, very good. Okay, guys, can you customize your own? Okay, so guys, you have a base image, and on top of it, you launch an EC2 instance, and from top of it, you created an image out of it. And what is this image, newly created image called? The newly created image is called. Okay, let me write this clearly. You can read it. If you customize, the app on operating system, and then take the image, and that image is called, guys, custom AMI or golden AMI. What are those called? Custom AMI or golden AMI. The image that you have created from the EC2 is called customized AMI, or you can call it as golden AMI. What do you call it as? Customized AMI or golden AMI. Guys, is this clear? One last question. In the snapshots, let's say, for example, you took the snapshot of the root volume, right? Guys, you have a snapshot of the root volume. Okay. Root volume. You have root volume, and from root volume, you took a snapshot. Okay. What does the snapshot contain? Now, operating system only, na? The snapshot contain operating system only, right? Okay. As the snapshot contain operating system, can you create an AMI out of it? Yes. We will see that also. Yeah. Guys, is this clear on this snapshots and images, which are very, very, very important? We'll be playing a lot on these things. Nice. Great. Take your photos. Take your snapshots. Let me know once done. How to remove that? Oh, tell me. You placed it, and how should I remove? Can anyone? I have removed remove share, annotate and share. No, I cannot do anything there. No. Why did you do? And that's the reason I told. Yeah. And the next one. And this. No, these lines are not on my panes. These lines are. Okay, hold on. Can we see something here? It is. Ah, hey. Ah, okay. I did that. Okay. How to exit? Okay. Now this. Yes. Now I got to know how to remove that. Yeah. Yeah. Great. So guys, can you give me the final CC for today on this topic? Exactly 10:30 now. Great. So that is all, guys, for today, and I'll see you on Monday. So tomorrow there is no class. Tomorrow is Sunday. There's no class. So I'll see you on Monday with the next topic. Until then, take care. Bye bye. Have a nice day and have a nice weekend too. Bye.